Our next guest stars on the hit show Gotham, and her resume includes roles in movies like The Guilt Trip and shows like Law & Order and The Sopranos.
And today she's here to discuss life in the world of superheroes.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Zabryna Guevara.
Hello.
Welcome to Arise 360.
Nice to be here.
My goodness. Beautiful.
Thank you so
Love.
much.
We're taking it in. We're
You're
taking it
all
in.
Okay, so let's talk about your no-nonsense character, Captain Sarah Essen. She
Captain
doesn't play
don't take
around.
no mess.
She does not play around. How'd you land that gig, and what's it like
It was
being
amazing.
in that world?
I auditioned for the role on a TV show called Gotham, but they'd given everyone dummy sides. So I was I was actually reading it. It's just a procedural cop show, and didn't really realize it was Batman until I was like, "Can you just send me the script?" And they're like, "Well, you have to come and give us your license, and you know it's under lock and key." And then I found out. I was like, "Oh,
You got it.
oh my God!"
Now, your portrayal of her begs the question, are you as tough as she?
Oh my gosh, yes.
She's like, yes.
In what ways? Let's tell us
You
more.
know, there's a part of Sarah, of course, that's going to be me, in the sense that she's very honest about what she is and who she is. She's a tough lady who's risen to a high position in a very male-centric business in her career as a police officer, and so she's very tenacious. And in that respect, I share that with her. I'm very tenacious. I'm patient, but I don't give up.
All right.
I love that.
Now, what's the energy like on set? I mean, Jada Pinkett Smith, Ben McKenzie, the list goes on and on. I mean, what a cast.
They're wonderful.
And it's Gotham.
It's kind of like I get to go play at the candy store every time I go to work. I mean, I am surrounded by amazing talent every time, every day. And, you know, aside from the cast, which is ridiculous, I get to meet the likes of Carol Kane and Peter Scolari, Margaret Colin. I mean, the list goes on. They're amazing.
If you spend too much time in a candy store, you get cavities.
Only if you don't brush your teeth.
Right. So tell me,
Good point.
that's a good point. What's been most challenging about this current show?
You know, it's been interesting. The character I play is in the real world, so to speak. So it's helped a lot not to feel like I'm trying to emulate a cartoon character.
Right,
you know, feeling like Sarah Essen exists in the graphic novels, and she's been reimagined for the show. So it's not the same thing. So I also don't have to feel like I'm actually living up to something that was already written.
So you have the freedom to sort of be who you are, but do you ever get jealous that you can't be a superhero?
Yes. Every day.
Well,
I'm like, maybe I can get some like nuclear oil spilled on me,
true.
and then I can have some kind of a superpower.
They can do an arc.
What
They can do an arc.
superpower would you
Tiny
want to
arc.
have? What superpower would you want to
You
have?
know, like flying would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
But I'd have to, like, all of a sudden develop an ability for martial arts.
That would be awesome.
You
So
know?
you want to kick some butt.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we need in Gotham.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Now, you have a really serious theater background. Do you miss the stage? Will you
Oh my
return to the
gosh.
stage? And
Yes
what are the
and yes.
differences?
The differences are great. I found that I've had to adjust performances because in the theater, you're trying to reach the back of 1,000 or more seat house, and they can't see me having a moment here. They have to see me having a moment out here.
Right.
And so adjusting to the camera has been a nice learning curve.
So you have to play it a little smaller. In theaters, you play to the
small
rafters.
is a dangerous word.
Okay.
Never smaller, because you lose your intensity.
Got you.
More like, you know, there's somebody next to you that you don't want them to hear.
Oh, so subtle.
Subtle.
Yeah, just kind of like, I just need you to understand.
Yeah, right. So tell me this, since you've kind of worked in all platforms, when were you first bitten by the acting bug?
In 9th grade, I auditioned for an after-school program for theater. And I got in, and so I started going to this program after lunch for theater in 10th grade.
Really?
And I was in Florida. And then that school became New World School of the Arts, which is like the Miami version of LaGuardia. They're wonderful
Fame,
schools.
yes. You got big dreams, you want fame.
Yes.
So
We
what's
actually did a Piano Man song and danced the first day of school. It was kind of chintzy.
Are you serious?
I love it.
So movie. It was so the movie.
You could have been Coco. You were Coco.
She was kind of like Coco.
Baby, yes, you were Coco. I love it. She does.
Very good. Okay, so what's next for you?
Well, we're ramping back up into season 2, and right now I'm taking advantage of the time off. I've got 2 young kids,
Oh,
and
wow.
so I'm spending time with the family at home.
How old are they, your
with
babies?
You.
Yes. How old are the babies?
I've got a 1 and a 5-year-old.
Wow.
So how are you juggling that and motherhood and the career?
It's a juggling act. You know, you're always making it work. My husband's an actor as well.
Wow.
He's on a tour right now. He's coming in and out of town. So you're always like tweaking the schedule to make time for the kids and make sure that they get quality time. And that's been the biggest challenge so far. But we've been making it work. They still like us.
Yes,
Would you allow the kiddies to follow in mommy and daddy's footsteps?
If it makes them happy. It's got to make you feel joy.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, there's a lot of downtime in between jobs, and you know, what keeps you going is your love for what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, to know all that, we're so happy that you took time to be with us.
My pleasure.
much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We'll be watching you.
Amen.
Absolutely.
3 more
right.
episodes.
Tell Miss Jada Pinkett Smith, hey.
I will.
And you're watching Arise Entertainment 360. We'll be right back.